What's up, guys? Hey, Canucks fans. Welcome to the Line Change post-game show. The Vancouver Canucks have defeated the St. Louis Blues by a score of 4-3 in a shootout and are now 1-0 on this road trip after dropping their last game against the New York Rangers. Now, before we break down and recap this game, as I always do, I want to give a quick shout-out and thank you to my sponsor, Gassy Jack Art, the one responsible for making this incredible artwork you see behind my shoulder. And you guys can check them out yourselves at gassjackart.com. You guys right here, I have a link right here. As you can see, there's some more artwork right there. So go ahead, check them out, gassjackart.com. Now, I want to let it be known that I did miss the first two periods of this game. I didn't get home until about 7 o'clock. So as soon as I got home, I turned on the TV. As you can see, it's still on behind me. But I only missed 5 minutes of the third period. So let's go ahead and take a look at the goal visualizer and break down the game. So let me just pull this up. Actually, I should probably share my screen first. I thought I did that already. Apologies. So let's go ahead and go here. There we go. Stupid cookies. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so first period, Dylan Holloway gets the score. St. Louis scores first. Let's take a look at the visualizer at 3:23 of the first period, assisted by Sundqvist and Suter. See, puck is over here, down into the corner, passes it back down towards the corner, and walks right in and scores on Lankinen. Now, Kiefer Sherwood, and don't worry, we're going to be talking a lot about Kiefer Sherwood in this post-game show. He scores his first to tie it at 13:08 of the first period, assisted by Evander Kane. So let's go ahead and take a look at the visualizer. Jordan Binnington has his typical Jordan Binnington giveaway, and Sherwood just is able to hack it in, and he's able to pounce on the rebound and put it in. And then he also even gave the St. Louis player a little bit of a shove. So moving on to the second period, Jimmy Snuggerud, who you probably are familiar with as he did score in the first game against the Blues. Actually, I believe he scored twice. Now, this was on the power play, and actually, as was Sherwood's goal, it was on the power play as well. At 58 seconds of the second period to make it 2-1 St. Louis, assisted by Fowler and Jordan Binnington, who has his first assist of the season. Puck is down towards Binnington. He passes it up to Fowler, who brings it up and passes it over to Snuggerud, who is able to rifle it past Kevin Lankinen. Moving on, we have Kiefer Sherwood, who would, tie it up again at 10:42 on a backhand, assisted by Drew O'Connor and Marcus Pettersson. So Drew O'Connor getting on the score sheet here tonight. This was Sherwood's 8th goal of the season. So here, puck is moved around, and then right up to Sherwood, who comes in on a breakaway and absolutely dekes the pants out of Jordan Binnington, beating him. And then, where am I? Moving on to the third period, Kiefer Sherwood would complete the hat trick at 7:04, assisted by Ratu and Drew O'Connor. So O'Connor, 2 points in this game. So Drew O'Connor with quite the good game here tonight. Now let's take a look at the visualizer. Puck is down in the corner. There you have DPD moving it up to O'Connor, who passes it back to Ratu, who gives it to Sherwood. And Sherwood, actually, a lot of people didn't even realize this went into the net, but that's how good of a shot Kiefer Sherwood has. A little underrated, in my opinion, but that's just me. And then Pius Suter, that gosh darn Pius Suter, scores his 4th of the season at 10:48 of the third period to tie the game up, assisted by Fowler and Sundqvist. Let's take a look at the visualizer here. There we go. Suter's got the puck here. Stops. Passes it back to the point to Fowler, who shoots it, and Suter is able to pounce on the rebound. Very unlucky bad bounce for the Canucks, as that left Suter wide open. Of course, the game would go to a shootout. Unfortunately, we do not have the visualizer for the shootout, but Kyrou was stopped. Sherwood was stopped. Man, imagine, actually, technically, Sherwood beat Binnington again. He just couldn't beat the post. Snuggerud was stopped. Elias Pettersson was stopped. Braden Shen didn't even get a shot on goal because he fumbled the puck. And then Jake DeBrusk, with a sick move, is able to get the shootout winner. I'll actually show you guys that goal as I have it up here. And that is the game. But let's take a look at the stats, the game stats. Shots on goal, 39 for St. Louis to Vancouver's 18. So once again, the Canucks severely outshot by the St. Louis Blues. But hey, it's like what I keep saying. That's Canucks hockey. They get outshot, yet they're still able to come away with 2 points and a win. Face-off percentage was 51.9% for the Canucks, so 27 out of 52. St. Louis was 25 out of 52, a 48.1%. Power play was a 33.3%, so the Canucks went 1 for 3. And then the St. Louis was 66.7% with 2 out of 3. Penalty minutes, 6 even. Hits were 21-17 in favor of the Canucks. Block shots were 16-14 for the Canucks. Giveaways, 14-11. And then takeaways were 5 apiece. The season series is now tied. Obviously, St. Louis won that first game a few weeks ago, and now the Canucks have tied the series with a win. They face each other one more time, not until next year. So on March 21st, we will see the season finale between these two teams. And yeah, so let's go ahead and bring on my guest, because I got some special guests. Before I do that, I want to flip the hat back for a Canucks win, even though it's not a Canucks hat. But yeah, let's bring on my guests here tonight. And you guys might be familiar with these guys. Let's bring them on. But yeah, let's bring on Jordan and Witton from Canucks Uncensored. You guys might be familiar with these guys. What's good, boys? Jordan and Witton from Canucks Uncensored.
Oh shit!
Oh, what's up?
What's going on?
Should we go in the?
There we go. What's up, Tyler? How's it going?
What's up, guys? For those of you that may not know who you guys are, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Can you hear us? Okay. I'm
Hey.
on here.
Sorry, we had the stream going on YouTube too, so we just
we
turned
can't
off.
hear him right now, can we?
Sorry,
We gotta
You
gotta
guys hear
turn
me?
the volume up on here.
1 second here.
Give us a sec, Ty.
Okay,
Where is
man.
it? My volume is max. I don't know.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys, yeah.
Yeah, he can hear us, but we can't hear
Okay.
him.
How come we can't hear him?
1 second.
Sorry, guys. Oh, speaker. Yeah. Okay, say something, Ty.
Test.
There we go.
We're good now.
We're good. Cool.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. How's it going?
Not bad. As I said, if people may not know who you are, go ahead and introduce yourselves for those that may not know who Canucks Uncensored
Okay,
is.
cool. Well, thanks for having us, Ty. We appreciate it. Thanks for inviting us, and yeah, we'll love to be on the show. We're a big fan of yours. You keep up the good work. You put up a lot of videos. You're doing the grind well, man. So we're honored. Yeah, but we're Canucks Uncensored. We've been doing a podcast about the Canucks. We started last year. So we have a YouTube channel. So we do a podcast on the YouTube channel. We're on Instagram and TikTok. We do shorts and stuff on there as well. Where else are we? We're on X,
Facebook.
Yeah, so if you like uncensored commentary and raw, honest, candid, and uncensored and unfiltered commentary about the Vancouver Canucks, give us a shout. Check us out. We just like to say what we want about the Canucks, and there sure is a lot to say these days, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely a lot to say. And Jordan hit everything that is about Canucks Uncensored. Something I did say on Clay's show is it's always much easier to mix positivity and facts together. What a lot of people cannot do or maybe cannot handle is the facts, and it comes across as negativity. That is always the toughest part, and I sometimes struggle with that myself. But if the Canucks are winning and doing well, there's a positivity and a fact. And if not, then maybe it's just the critical point with a fact. But either way, we say it as it is, and that is how, the name came about, Canucks Uncensored. We say things as it is. We say things that other people might not say, but they feel it.
Our goal here in Canucks Uncensored is basically say what everyone is. We're trying to say what everyone's feeling, okay? Yeah. And a lot of people, I will admit, people think we're too negative sometimes.
Yeah.
If you think we're too negative, don't watch us. We're okay with that. But we're here to be the voice. Like, we're not that cocky. We're not saying that we're the voice of everybody, right?
No.
But maybe you just might hear something that someone else might not be cool to say.
Yeah.
But we always try to say what we think the fans are thinking. And I think we've gotten some fans because people think that these guys spit facts. And that's what we're proud of. So Whit here, he's the fact side, he's the analytical side. We have a little bit too the Batman and Robin kind of thing. We don't need to tell who's Batman, know who's Robin. Okay, Whit's got the facts and he's got the analytical brain watching the game, and I just all feels, man. Okay, I'm the emotional guy who gives you color. All right, this is what I like to tell what people are probably thinking and how they're feeling about the Canucks. Yeah. And man, this team, they love to make us feel, and they might love to make us feel all sorts of emotions, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing I love about you guys. You guys don't beat around the bush. You just say it how it is, and that's one thing I love about you guys' channel. Actually, looks like Jordan, you and I are matching with the old stick and ring. Although it's a Horvat, so excuse the Horvat.
It's all good. That's not the exact same jersey, but it's stick in the rink.
Yeah,
dude. I think this logo needs to come back. I love stick and rink logo. I think this needs to be the primary.
Yeah, definitely a classic logo for sure. Let's dive into the game. Actually, we were talking about facts earlier. Let's talk about the star of tonight's game, and there's no question on who it is.
Elias Pettersson.
The $11.6 million player, or should be paid $11.6 million. The man that got the hat trick, Kiefer Sherwood.
Holy. Give that guy $11.6 million.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Kiefer Sherwood. And before we talk about Sherwood, I just want to bring this up real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Boom. Whoops. Wrong thing. Where? Oh. Here, let me remove that. There we go. Let's check out this thumbnail for a second.
Nice.
It's got the Canucks Uncensored logo on there too. And I just want to point something out. The last time I had Sherwood on the thumbnail was against St. Louis, the first game. And he got 2 goals. Tonight, I did it again because I absolutely love that picture of Sherwood with the little celebration. I think it's awesome. And he gets a hat trick. So maybe I should just put Sherwood on my thumbnails from now on.
So facts only. You're 2-0 with Sherwood.
Yeah.
Facts only.
Now I just need a jersey.
It's funny you say that, Ty. I was thinking today, maybe it's time to get a Kiefer Sherwood jersey.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's starting to look that way, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that that fact about the thumbnail. I think maybe next game I might put Sherwood on again. Maybe just a different picture or something. But I wanted to point that out.
I think you need to do it.
Let's see where we are. Speaking of Sherwood, he is, and I did the math, he's on pace for 67 goals after tonight, which is insane.
That's 11. That's worth $11 million.
Isn't he tied for the league leading in scoring?
Yeah, he's tied with Nathan McKinnon.
He actually?
I heard it during the game.
And Cole Caulfield for the lead with 9 goals.
Oh my God, this guy.
I think they need to re-sign him. They need to re-sign him. Pay him what he wants because you can't afford another Pius Suter situation in the summer.
Well, yeah, of course we'll want to sign him. Are the Canucks management savvy enough to make that happen?
True.
I'm not sure, man. Like, I think they waited too long, or they played a game with Dakota Joshua, and then they signed him for 3.25, and that was a number they were not comfortable with, but they didn't want to risk losing him for nothing. So right now, do we just pay him what he's worth now? Which is what? $5 million? Like, what is he worth now? Because if he keeps playing this well, he's going to be worth even more. And by then, I don't even think you want to pay him that money.
There's probably a reason why contract talks have stalled. According to Rick Dhaliwal, there's no contract talks and they're completely stalled. I would gather that it's because Sherwood's like, well, let me light it up a little bit longer here and prove to you guys that, hey, you're going to have to pay me. So he's like, well, maybe I just don't want to, pull all my cards out right away.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we would love to get a deal done right now, of course, right away. But, if I was him, I'd be going out, hey, I'm lighting it up. Let me get a few more hat-trick games. Get that number up. Right? So it's always a tough thing with these contracts. We don't ever know how they're going to be. And, these guys make so much money. They're going to try to they're going to try to get as much money as they can. I don't blame them for that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I actually did a video on Sherwood. What was it, last week? I think it was right after that St. Louis game where, is he, crap, I just had a brain fart. Is he playing his way out of Vancouver? Like at this point? And he definitely is. And I talked about like, what's it going to cost the Canucks? I'm thinking around maybe about the $5 million mark at this point, but that's going to go up if he keeps it up. But I also had a hot take. I don't know if you guys saw on Clay's show. I had a hot take where by the end of the season, they're going to trade Kane. They're going to dump that cap and give it to Sherwood. That was my hot take for this season.
I think that's a good hot take. That's, just seeing how Kane is doing so far. I wouldn't be surprised if they dump him at the end of the year. That could easily happen. So, what was I going to say? Obviously, you need to put up Sherwood every time on your thumbnails, okay? Because obviously that's working. Is he playing himself out of Vancouver? $5 million sounds like a bargain for what this guy brings.
He's like second in the league in hits too.
Yeah.
So it's not like this guy's just on a lucky streak for goals. Like this guy's still doing his hitting job. That's impressive.
He's doing everything for this team at this point. Where was he against New York though? Right? I'm not saying he's consistent, but he's not bringing it every game. But he's doing it enough and more than Elias Pettersson is.
Yeah, more than a lot of the other guys on the team, pretty much.
For sure. But yeah, is he playing himself out of Vancouver? Well, I mean, knowing Canucks luck, let's not be surprised, guys. Let's not get too connected or too attached to him, right? Because just might just get our hearts broken.
Well, what would be the term you would sign him to if we do resign him? Let's just say it's $5 million, because Garland's $6 million, right? Let's just say he's $5 million. How many years would you sign him for?
I think actually I talked about that in that video. I think I said 6. And actually, a fun little fact: him and Garland have the same agent. So if he gets Garland money, does he get just below what Garland got, or will he get more than Garland? But I think I said before tonight, I think I said 6 times 4, 6 years at $4 million. He's bumped that up tonight to probably like $5 million. So I would probably do 6 times 5. So what about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, what was Garland's again?
Was Garland 6x5 or 6x6?
His was 6. I think he was 6 times 5 or 4.5.
I think. Yeah, I think it was 5.
Right around there. Someone probably.
If we can, the longer we can lock him up, the better. And hopefully it's not a case of he gets paid and then he feels he doesn't need to perform anymore. Yeah. But I don't think he's that kind of player. Swerving in the comments, trade Sherwood.
Oh, come on, Nervin. We touched on it.
Anybody right now is on the table. Have we been hearing you guys about the Stamkos to Vancouver rumbling?
I saw that, and I was like, ooh.
Wow. I was like, seriously? Could this actually happen?
I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind Stamkos. So,
I mean, yes, I wouldn't mind Stamkos. Whit and I were talking about this earlier. I wouldn't mind Stamkos, but it just really, just the thought of that, it was reeking of desperation in my mind. Yeah. The guy is, what you were saying earlier today, he was a superstar at some point. He has Stanley Cups for sure. But what, he's got 2 goals or
2 points in 11 games
2
or something?
points in 11 games this year. And we're going to probably have to pay an arm and a leg for him.
Yeah.
Doesn't really sound like a good idea. That'd be great. It'd be cool to see Stamkos in a Canucks jersey for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
When he was a free agent, I kind of wanted him just a stopgap for 2-3 years. But now, 1 year into his deal with Nashville, it's already proving to be a regrettable contract. They were already thinking buyout for him, which is insane. But you know what? That's a lot of money too.
It just shows
for not performing.
Yeah. It just shows how desperate the Canucks are right now.
Yeah, and
they're
desperate for sure.
Yeah. We're definitely trading and trying to acquire players from a side of weakness. And what else is new? When are we ever not trying to get a trade from a position of weakness?
I brought up Kane earlier. Speaking of Kane, that unfortunate, he had that goal called back. That would have been his first of the season. And I just wanted to touch on this and beg the question, what is goalie interference at this point? I actually have the actual ruling right here. In the NHL, goalie interference occurs when an attacking player impedes a goaltender's ability to play, resulting in a disallowed goal if the puck enters the net. This can happen through physical contact or positioning, though, and I have this in bold, incidental contact outside the crease may be allowed if the attacking player makes a reasonable effort to avoid it, which is exactly what McKiernan did. Yeah. A goal is typically allowed if the attacking player was pushed into the goalie, but that obviously didn't happen. I didn't think it was goalie interference. You can look at X. Most people are like, that wasn't goalie interference. That was BS, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there was contact between the two. But Binnington, and this is something they mentioned on Sportsnet afterwards. I watched a little bit of Sportsnet, and they said Binnington was able to reset, and it was outside the crease. Your guys' thoughts on that call?
You go first, or you want me to go first? Yeah, so I watched the replay many times. And I looked at it, and I was like, you know what? This is such a Canuck thing to happen for this goal to be disallowed. This is such a Canuck thing, right? Like, it's absolutely insane that that goal was disallowed. Honestly, like, the guy was able to reset, right? That's one thing. So that's not goalie interference. He was able to reset through incidental contact. He was able to reset, right? That's the first thing. And tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Binnington complained about goaltender interference at all on that play. So he already knew himself that that was a good goal, right? Like, you know, usually goalies get upset when they think that they're interfered with or whatever. I didn't see that whatsoever. I didn't see him go hot against the refs. And you know this guy's a hothead.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that the goalie themselves didn't really complain, should that not tell you something? Oh my gosh, my coach is challenging. He's trying to bail me out or whatever. Like, that's what it seems like. Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but that's what it seemed like to me. And the longer the replay took, after like 30 seconds, I was like, you know what? This is going to be called back. They're taking way too long on this when it's pretty much a routine thing that this is not. This is for sure a goal, right? What are your thoughts?
I just think it's further proof of the conspiracy against the Canucks. They just want the U.S. teams to win. You know, anything they can do. Okay, I think he got a stick. I think it was a stick or something, right? They were looking at a stick hitting him in the face or something. Mm-hmm. But I agree, absolute bullshit. Elfrin, you're saying it in the comments. Absolute bullshit. Okay. I was excited because I didn't watch the game, but I watched the highlights, and it looked like Kane was having a good game. Finally, he was hitting, forechecking, doing what he needs to do, and he created that play. I was like, oh shit, Kane is having a great shift here. And then he goes and scores. I'm like, oh, he scored. Okay, great. Finally.
He even looked to the heavens.
Yes. Right? It's a conspiracy against the Canucks. It's a conspiracy against Evander Kane.
And it's a conspiracy against Reichel, because that would have been his first point as a Canuck.
Yeah.
And they took both of those away, his first goal and Reichel's assist. How dare they?
I know. We're just, I'm being half serious only here, okay? But, the goalie interference rule is it's so subjective. It's ridiculous. How many times to be fair, it's worked in our favor sometimes, right? Very, very rarely. Okay. But it's one of those things. It's one of those things about it's the same as, say, I don't know, I can't think of an example right now, but there's a lot of things that are quite subjective in terms of NHL officiating, right? But unfortunate. I'm rooting for Kane, okay, because I want him to do well. But this is just another kick in the nuts in terms of the Kane stuff.
Yeah. Well, if there's anything that might be motivation to get a goal for the next one and have a legit one.
Yeah.
Because Sherwood got a goal called back on a really. I mean, it was offside, but that was what the heck. Right, like he got a goal called back.
The one that Myers went offside?
Yeah.
Oh, that was clearly,
right. That was clearly offside.
Yeah.
I just mean it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. You took my goal back. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go score one. Right. And then Evander Kane can go and do that.
Yeah.
No excuses. There's a lot of injuries. Yep. He can step up. Right. Yep. That's the way to look at it if we're going to be positive about it. Right. So,
speaking of Evander Kane, I was at the game. Oh yeah, Tyler, you were at the game as well on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But while I was at the game, I was, and I haven't told you this, but I was interviewing some Canuck fans that I was sitting beside, just for our channel. So if you guys check out our channel, we'll get some candid reaction and conversation with other fellow Canucks fans. But the Canucks fan I was sitting beside, holy, does he hate Evander Kane? He is quite the polarizing figure, obviously, for obvious reasons. Okay, and we're talking about things about how players should be conducting themselves, right? And there is a very big disdain for Evander Kane, so very polarizing, right? And for me, I will say this, okay? Yes, I understand why it's polarizing and why people have a thing against him, for sure. And I'm not condoning any of his actions. I'm not saying that he's a good guy or whatnot. For us as Canuck fans, I think, hey, we're going to judge you based on how you play hockey. I'm going to judge you how you play hockey, right? And right now, you're not doing very well, sir. You're not showing us that you're welcoming being back home and wanting to make a difference on this team. Maybe he's a slow starter, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. There is definitely hate for Evander Kane out there.
Still fresh, man.
So that's what you were doing. I could see you and Gerald from our seat. And actually, my wife Sam was like, "Is Jordan streaming right now?" I'm like, "I don't know." I even checked your guys' YouTube. I was like, "Oh no, he's not streaming." But I was like, "Yeah, he's got his thing out." I'm like, don't worry about it. Another injury. Brock Besser takes one in the gut. I actually had to go back and look at the highlights and actually see what happened. So hopefully it's not serious, but at the same time, the fact that he needed help off the ice and didn't come back for the rest of the game is a little concerning. There wasn't much of an update. I think Foot, which I'm actually going to bring up the video of Foot post game so we can watch it. He didn't say much about Besser. He just said he doesn't even know what's going on, but he does expect him back for the next game. So I guess that is positive and a sigh of relief for us, because that would have been 9 players now that were injured. And yeah, that shot, he really took it. And I know a lot of on the broadcast and on Sportsnet, they were saying, gutsy win. That kind of made me cringe. because it's like, guys, Brock took one in the gut. Stop saying gutsy. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out because they kept on saying gutsy, and I was like, guys, too soon. But yeah, let me bring up Coach.
That's pretty funny. Oh man,
find it. Whoops, sorry. What happened? Sorry. Okay, let's bring up Coach. Let me find the tab.
Coach.
As if we need more injuries, guys, man. Canucks luck right now. Last year's season, everything went wrong. Are we seeing the same shit again?
Yeah, this is.
Doesn't it feel like it? But they're winning. Okay, they're 500. Wait, are they?
They're 500.
They're 500 right now. Cool. Let's.
All right, let's hear what Coach has to say.
Group has
Can't hear him.
done.
Oh, there we go.
Well, Adam, just everything that your team has battled through, especially over the last couple of weeks. What did you see from your team in this one to grab the win?
You lose best in the first shift. A good player like that, you're like, no, here we go again. And you just said at the battle, I just told him it's pretty incredible for me as a coach and been here 2.5 years, maybe almost 3 years. And it's the best team win I've seen since I've been here as far as being resilient. What our leadership group has done to allow the young guys to come in and feel comfortable, play with confidence, not get upset at them when they make those young mistakes is impressive. Because these young guys are giving us good minutes right now, and these guys up from the minors, and even Lanks' game tonight, how he played was pretty good. So the team part of it, there were some mistakes, but that's okay. They're making mistakes too, and that's a good hockey team that's very desperate right now. They lost 5, and I think they've got a couple guys out as well. But I mean, what's going on with our group to be that resilient is the key to build on.
Well, Kiefer Sherwood gets his second career hat trick. I mean, is his game surprising you at all anymore?
He's a motor. He loves the game. What I love about him is early in the season he was good and then got off real quick too. His emotions were in play, and our coaches, our forward coaches did a good job just talking to him, going, you control 20%. You're gonna have some fun here. And he listened to them, and they worked together as a group, and you see he's on fire right now. His emotions probably got him in the league, how he plays with that fire, and now when they're under control, he's been very effective out there with his speed and his resilience.
Well, I asked the guys this, but I'm curious from your perspective, where's your confidence level in Kevin Lankinen in a shootout especially?
Well, him and Demmer are both. I shouldn't say this because I'm not complete 100% sure. I think I'm very close to that. I think they're the top 2 or top 3 in the last couple of years in shootouts. I mean, he studies the game. Lanks is a true pro, and so is Demmer. And they study the shooters, they study the game, and it's no fluke that he did what he did tonight.
You talk about Sherwood's motor and his emotion, but what about his shot in terms of what he brings?
Yeah, I mean, it's like we said, Scott Young's a shooter in there, always has been. And the first thing he says, well, I can't believe that one shot, how fast it got in the top shelf. He's just playing with a lot of zip right now, a lot of confidence. And when you're at that level, things happen that way.
You're loath to talk about injuries because you don't want to make excuses, but even you must have said, come on, when you lose another forward in the first shift of the game.
Yeah, we got to find that person with the voodoo doll, if that's the thing. I mean, I don't believe in that stuff, but I'm like, what is going on here? It's going to just, if we can handle it and be resilient, stick to what we're doing, we'll all grow from it. And it's tough, but I'm just proud of the group they're becoming a very good team in there, and that's huge.
Do you have an update on Brock at all?
I can't even tell you what happened to him. But I think he should be back next game.
Were you proud of the way they didn't sag after their goal was?
I loved it. It was huge because I think it was a 50-50, right? I could see how the refs might have missed that live, right? And I think the NHL has been very accurate with these types of calls, and we were resilient. Whatever happens, just play. If we get the goal back, great. If not, we take it to OT, and we've got a great goaltender there.
So that was Coach. Like I said, great stuff. Actually, I got another video to show of the man himself, Kiefer Sherwood. So it's sure.
I just want to say, I would absolutely not want to have to be a coach and answer to the fucking media.
That must have felt like a gutsy win from your team.
Yeah, that's we grinded it out, we mucked it out, and we've been saying it all along that just pull the rope, as a team, and just keep mucking along.
You lose a forward in the first shift in Brock Besser, and it's becoming a bit of a epidemic here with how many guys are going down. But it's the next man up mentality, and you literally were the next man of the first line, and just another, premier offensive performance from yourself.
Yeah, it's next man up just makes us more dangerous. We're more hungry, right? Like, good opportunity for some guys to step in, and we just stick together and play more united and as a team, and try to hold the fort down so some of those guys can get back, because obviously you can't really replace them, but we just continue to grind along as a team.
Tied now for the most goals in the league at this point in the season. What can you say about this hot streak that you're on?
Yeah, just take it one game at a time. The games are coming fast and furious, so just rinse and repeat, and we got to try to build something here and build along to Minnesota.
Word on your goaltender, he's perfect 7 for 7 now in shootouts in terms of saves this season.
Yeah, I mean, we practice it, and they got a good scouting report. So obviously the preparation's paying off, so just let him keep doing his thing.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Dude.
And yeah, they just had to say gutsy again. As you guys can see there, apparently Matthew Barzal is trending. I don't know what that means, but
wait, did he get healthy scratched, or was that just BS?
Yeah, I did see he got healthy scratched.
Who?
Barzal got healthy scratched for being late or something. Is that right? Being late to a meeting or something?
He was late for a practice. But moving back to the game, as they keep saying on Sportsnet, and I'll say it too, gutsy win for the Canucks. Considering how undermanned they were, can they sustain this?
That's the $11 million question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can they sustain this if they don't make any trades and this is the team? That's the question, right? If this is the exact team for until people start coming back one by one. Oh man.
I mean, we can only hope so, but let's just be realistic about our expectations here. I think every win from this point on is like, holy shit.
It's like grind out everything. It's going to be max effort, like grind it out, like very rare. We can not afford to make any mistakes. There's not much room for error. But we just don't got the goal scoring power. Like today, we had one guy score 3 goals. It's not like we're all spread out with our scoring, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Canucks are 2-1 without Quinn Hughes.
Is that right? Quinn's been missing for 3 games, right?
Right?
So, yeah.
So this is, I would say that this is quite the test, obviously, for this team. Okay? Obviously, we want Quinn in the lineup. Obviously, we want everyone to be healthy. But if they can somehow keep winning without Quinn, what does that kind of tell you?
True.
Does that mean a trade could be on the table?
I mean, yeah. Well, maybe not on the table, but it kind of means like, okay, well, maybe everyone's going to kill me for this. Maybe we don't necessarily need Quinn Hughes.
Well, hopefully Quinn's not out for long, and let's just wait for some more games to be played.
Yes.
And see if Hronek can actually carry the load and do all that. We shall see.
I think it would be, like I said, every win that we get at this point we're celebrating, because the amount of injuries and the amount of personnel that is out right now, we can't really expect too much from this team, but they're shutting us up. They shut us up today. Well, Kiefer Sherwood did anyways. Kevin Lankinen.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Quinn Hughes, obviously this is pretty dire for the Canucks. We mentioned 9 players injured. We do have some updates on the injuries. Quinn Hughes specifically, it's been reported, he could be back for Minnesota. So that's not confirmed. It's just reported. Apparently he's dealing with a groin injury, reportedly.
Oh, geez.
Still nothing on Hedl, but honestly, I'm not optimistic or thinking about when he'll be back. Honestly, I think he's done. That's just my own personal opinion. I think he's done because we've heard nothing since his injury. Nada, zilch.
It certainly doesn't look good.
No.
Like, there's not really any reason why for us to think that he's coming back anytime soon. Right?
Yeah. For Lekaramaki, not really been any updates, but we know it's like a shoulder injury. They're saying a week for Garland. They haven't said what the injury is yet, but they just said he's out for at least a week. And I don't know if they've said what the injury is, unless I missed something, but I haven't seen anything. Let's get to the comments because we've got a bunch of comments. I've starred some of them. We got Irvin. Irvin's in the house. I guess he's trying to get that XP points with these emojis. I know what you're doing, Irvin. Hey, at least with this one, you don't got to worry about Dino stealing it at the end, like Clay's stream. Irvin says this about Stamkos. He's a no for Stamkos. He's an older Besser that we bring in to play center, and he's not a good center anymore. He does have a good point. Since he got traded or signed with Nashville, he hasn't really been the Steven Stamkos of old. I noticed that last season, obviously, with what you guys said earlier about how he's, 2 points in 11 games. He's obviously the same this year. We got Russell in the house. Love it.
Russell!
I popped into the chat on Russell's stream earlier, as apparently I got a gifted membership and I got a notification about it. So I popped in. And nice. Russell says, learn the rules. Obviously talking about the goalie interference thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Also says 2 points in 11 games. Ain't worth it. Not wrong. We got Elfrin in the house. And I love this. I love this from Elfrin. Kiefer is more worthy of the A than Scaredy PD. Strip the A off EP40 and give it to Sherwood. Amen.
It's hard to disagree. But PD, man, okay, he made a nice play to Kiefer today, springing him on a semi-breakaway, okay? But he needs to score in the shootout, man. We need to see points. We need to see points.
Was it even PD or was it Marcus Pettersson who made the pass?
I think it was PD. I don't know if it was a goal, but he did a nice sauce to Sherwood. No.
I like this
Elias
one. Irv. 2026. Hockey gods just trolling us.
Yeah. As always.
For those of you that watch Sportsnet, they had Tim McAuliffe on the show. I absolutely love Tim. I think he's great. Yeah. I actually used to watch Tim and Sid back in the day. I have no love for Sid anymore. I think he's a goof. But I absolutely love how they have Tim on Sportsnet now. It's great. It's a little different, him talking about hockey, because we're so used to him doing other sports. But hey, at least he's better than Luke Gasdick. I'll take Tim McAuliffe any day over Luke Gasdick. And I know Russell's gonna love that. But yeah,
I'll take anyone. I'll take anyone over Luke Gasdick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
the guy is
pro no Luke Gasdick podcast. I absolutely can't stand him. So
can't stand him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tim McAuliffe even said, like, he was saying, like, are the hockey gods like pissed off at the Canucks or something after what happened to Besser? But then he was like, wait a minute, because if you guys saw the shootout, Braden Shen completely whiffed on the puck and didn't even get a shot off. So he was like, maybe the hockey gods are not completely against the Canucks. Maybe they kind of helped him on that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to mention that.
we get thrown a bone. We get thrown a bone here and there sometimes. We'll take every bone we can get.
Well, Tyler, can I tell you something crazy here? Just because we're talking about hockey gods being crazy here. Listen to this. Salary cap ceiling is $95.5 million. Our forwards that are injured have a combined cap hit of $30.5 million. Our D-man, $18.3 million. And our goalies, $4.5. Okay, I mean, if you add all that up, that's $53 million worth of injuries.
Wow.
So over half of our cap are injured players.
Ouch.
That has depleted our entire roster. That has depleted pretty much all of Abbotsford's roster. Like, that is absolutely insane what these injuries are. Like, every team goes through injuries, but like for us, like, it seems to hit us pretty hard. Like, that is absolutely insane. I saw it on X and I was like, man. Right?
Wow,
like, if we broken down that way, that's insane.
Yeah.
$30 million worth of forwards on injuries. Oh, God.
That's scary. And
Yeah,
we
that's an
thought
that's
we
an
had
ugly
bad
number.
injuries last year. We had injuries last year. It's like PTSD for us Canuck fans this year. All these injuries after our season last
PTSD or
year.
PTSD?
PTSD.
I don't know which one you're talking about right now. I didn't hear you correctly, Tyler. Just say.
No.
Love it.
Apparently it's a groin.
Okay, good.
It's a groin for Garland, apparently.
Okay.
So we got 2
Yeah,
groin
all these injuries. I mean, we always have to prepare for injuries every year, guys. But man, it's just
It's
getting out of control, man.
This is getting ridiculous.
Like-
man.
I
It's
love
like-
this comment from Irvin. They can sustain it if they have the balls. Well, tell the guys to stop pulling their goddamn groin then.
Yes.
You got Quinn and Garland pulling their freaking PP. Like, guys, come on. Sorry, that was
Remember the
me being a
beginning of
little
the year?
unfair there.
Remember the beginning of the year, Whit? We were predicting how many games Quinn Hughes would play.
Yeah.
I don't remember what we said.
I said not 82.
Not 82. Yeah. Well,
That's 70. I think I said 70.
70.
Yeah.
It's creeping up already.
Love this comment.
I like this too.
Adam Foote's nose never did recover from Kozlov, did it?
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You
I'll
know,
admit, watching that interview, I was literally staring at his nose the entire time. Like,
totally,
just staring at it.
totally. It's even bigger than Triple H's.
Ooh.
Actually, I love that you said
Triple H has a
that.
huge goddamn nose, man.
Jordan, I love that you said that. For those of you that may not have seen it, I know you guys saw it, but my little post on my story about having you guys on, I had, the Rock theme on there, because,
Yeah.
I know
Nice.
you guys are wrestling fans. I want to switch that a little bit because it did say, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? No, I smell what Keith is cooking after tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, so I want to point that out.
Kiefer is definitely on Team Bring It.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let me see what else we have here. There is some other NHL news that's not Canucks related that I wanted to get you guys' opinions on. Marty Necas signs an 8-year, $92 million extension with the Colorado Avalanche. I think this is a great move by the Avs. I've always been a fan of Necas. This is dating back to when I watched a lot of Carolina games because I had a few of their players in one of my fantasy pools and ended up watching a lot of Hurricanes games because I had Aho, I had Svechnikov, and I had Necas. And they were at one point like their first line. So I had all 3 of them. So I was like, crap, I'm going to have to watch some Carolina games. And I actually really enjoyed watching them. I like Carolina's game and how fast they are. So I've kind of become a little bit of a, not Avalanche, Hurricanes fan. But I think this is a great move by the Avalanche. And it makes me wonder, how can the Hurricanes let him go after he signs this $92 million extension? Insane.
What's the AAV?
I didn't see an AAV. I just let me actually.
Is Swervin saying it right now? 11.5?
11.5 million.
So yeah,
It's 11.5.
So just under PD.
Yeah. Would you take Natchez over PD today?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all about money, right? I mean, obviously Carolina wasn't able to buck up.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You asked, PD or Natchez? Natchez 100%. And that's
At this point right now.
As much as I like PD, Natchez, I've always loved him. Like I said, he was somebody who I wanted the Canucks to go after in free agency because I believe before he signed this, he was actually a pending free agent. So this was a contract year for him. If he had made it to free agency, I would have been like, sign Natchez.
We need to,
especially if we still, with us still having PD. Imagine PD and Natchez on a line together. I've always thought Natchez is that winger that PD's been looking for. but at the same time, he can also be a 2C as well because he can play center. So,
well, good thing good thing Carolina never ended up getting Petey.
Yeah, because I think Vancouver wanted Natchez in the deal, and Carolina wouldn't buck up. But yeah, Natchez, I believe, was reported to be of interest for it. But yeah, and actually, as like what Urban just said, Carolina was trying to give us Kotkaniemi, and I was like, no, thank you. Like, I can't stand Kotkaniemi. I got nothing against the guy personally, but it's like he's not good.
Kotkaniemi, Natchez at first, and then possibly something else. But that's brutal.
Oh, Urban says Carolina was offering Natchez for PD, but they also were trying to attach Kotkaniemi. They were trying to get us to take both of them, but I think the Canucks didn't want Kotkaniemi. Maybe if they had done just a PD for Natchez trade, maybe right now Marty Natchez may have been a Vancouver Canuck and not PD, and maybe JT Miller would still be here.
So many.
So, how did you feel at the Miller game?
I felt great. As you guys, I'm sure Gerald mentioned, I tried that JT Miller chant. I tried, but nobody in my section.
I heard you.
Yeah, no one in my section was going along with it. I did hear off in the corner JT Quitter chant, and I was just like,
"Yeah,
be gone."
Enough of that.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Every time
I was disappointed there wasn't more. There wasn't more JT Miller chants.
Yeah,
I thought there was going to be one for sure after they gave him the video tribute, but nothing. And even there was barely. And I was down there trying to start one too, and he was actually booed when he touched the puck. I couldn't believe it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely disappointing. I think Gerald even mentioned that too, that it was pretty disappointing. There was no, he got a standing ovation, which is cool.
Yes.
But come on, one more time, JT Miller chant. You freaking chanted his name at Survivor Series for crying out loud.
Exactly.
And it wasn't even Canuck related. Like, I will never forget that, by the way. Being at Survivor Series, watching the main event, and then all of a sudden, what's that chant? Oh, they're chanting JT Miller. Like, what the hell?
Oh, you were there, eh?
I was at Survivor Series, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. That would have been so cool to be there.
Yeah, I think they did it twice. Like the first time, I didn't hear it at first, so I wasn't able to record it. But then they did it a second time during the main event, and I was like, I got to record this. And I think I made a post about it saying, like, look at this. Wrestling event has nothing to do with the Canucks. A lot of these fans are probably wrestling fans, and they're probably Canucks fans as well. This was when he was on his leave. And they just start a JT Miller chant in the middle of a War Games match. And I can't imagine what the guys like actually wrestling in the ring. They probably heard it too because it was loud. They're probably they're probably like, who the hell is this JT Miller guy? Like, is he a part of the bloodline? Like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was such a cool moment, and it's definitely something I will not forget.
Absolutely.
Anytime soon. It's just one of those things where you just had to be there to really feel it. Let me just see what else I have. By the way, with StreamYard, I know you guys use StreamYard. Have you guys checked out the new notes section? They have a notes section. It's just underneath style where you can just actually like write notes and you can scroll through it. They have a teleprompter thing now, but I haven't been able to get it to work. But yeah, basically I put out all my notes for the post-game shows on this, so it's super easy. Let me just see.
Well, we are not happy with StreamYard right now. Not gonna lie. Because they're apparently Canucks Uncensored is becoming silenced. I cannot log in. I'm on my browser, and the camera and the microphone are not being allowed on, something's blocking this camera and the microphone on my account.
Weird. Very weird.
So StreamYard, anyone who's listening, please fix this problem for us, please.
Yeah.
I'm using Witt's laptop right now, and he's allowed to go. So are we a little too uncensored? Is that what's going on?
You never know, man.
No, I mean, personally, I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, it's not working on my computer and on my phone, but when Witt logs in, it's working. So
you know what the best part is when I'm doing that? I'm able to log on using his Wi-Fi actually.
Yes!
But I can log on with his Wi-Fi with his camera and the mic attached to my laptop, but he can't log on.
But my laptop and phone, no, I'm not allowed.
Oh, sort of. Look at the comment.
You know, is that what it is? Okay, well, I'll have to look into that, Swervin.
Uncensored.
All right.
Uncensored it is.
I mean, hey, if that's the case.
Or should I say censored it is? Oh,
man. Jeez.
That is
All right,
so
I
good.
got one final question for you guys.
Sure.
This is not Canucks related. What's your prediction for Game 6 of the World Series between the Jays and the Dodgers tomorrow night?
I don't think I should answer this. Go ahead, Whit. You should go ahead.
You know what? I want Toronto to win. I want Toronto just to win it all, but who doesn't want to see a Game 7 just for the entertainment value?
So, sorry, forgive my ignorance. What's the series score right now?
Blue Jays are up 3-2. They need one more win to win the World Series.
Okay, cool.
So that's what I mean. Like, Blue Jays are up. I want them to win. Canadian team, of course, you support, but the Game 7 entertainment value and Toronto winning a Game 7, that would be epic.
That would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
That would be epic.
Yeah. You're gonna hate me, Tyler.
Oh,
but I kind of want LA to win. Call me un-Canadian, all right? Call me un-Canadian, whatever. I know you're a huge Blue Jays fan, so this is not any kind of disrespect to you, okay? I'm gonna let you know, all right? But you're like, I really couldn't give two shits about baseball, to be honest. So like the Blue Jays being in the World, it's cool, yeah. But I really like Shohei. He's like a baseball superhero.
Oh, yeah.
He's like Goku playing baseball.
Yeah,
who literally gets paid like literally 2 contracts for 2 different positions,
dude,
all in one. Like, who gets paid like that?
The guy is a monster. Okay,
and a lot of that money is
I really like him. So I wouldn't mind. Okay, obviously, this is a great World Series because no matter who wins, I'm happy.
The guy's a freak of nature.
He's a freak, man.
He's not human. Or at least we saw he's a little bit human in Game 4. Just looked like he ran out of gas. Then again, that's what happens when you play 18 innings. Basically 2 games in one night. My next
Game 8, really.
post-game show, Saturday versus the Minnesota Wild, for those wanting to know. On that note, this is why I originally predicted 7 games for this series, but then after Game 1, I changed it. After we dominated in Game 1, I changed it to 6 games. Plus, and actually, I'm going to plug my Blue Jays channel real quick. I will be live streaming the game tomorrow. So if you guys want to join and, watch, feel free. I'll be live streaming Game 6 tomorrow on my Inside Jays YouTube channel. And hopefully, fingers crossed, there isn't a Game 7. And this is why, because it'll conflict with my post-game show.
There you go.
And I'll be pulling double duty, trying to watch both games. Plus, I don't think I can handle another Game 7 after the ALCS. I was a mess after Game 7. And I don't think I can mentally handle it, another Game 7. So that's why I want the Jays to clinch it tomorrow. Plus, I can focus Saturday on the Canucks. And then after the World Series, just straight Canucks, as I'm not used to talking about baseball in October. I'm used to full-on Canucks, although with how they've been playing, it's not that big of a deal, or it doesn't bother me too much. But Yeah,
Facts.
talking
Only
Blue
facts
Jays,
right here,
yeah.
Tyler. Only facts here.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, it's just great to have the Jays in the World Series. I was 2 years old the last time they were in the World Series.
Yeah.
So, and I've been waiting
I
32
remember it.
years for this, just as long as the Blue Jays have. My mom was a big Blue Jays fan too. So that's where I get it from. But yeah, tomorrow on my Inside Jays podcast YouTube channel, I'll be live streaming the game. I live streamed game 2, which ended up being 4 hours. So it's probably going to be another 4-hour stream. So that's another reason why Saturday, I don't want to do both, because that'll be probably potentially 6 hours of streaming, because that's what happened last time. I ended up not watching the Canucks game because I was focused on the Blue Jays game. And then Gerald and I went for 2.5 hours on the post-game show.
So when you say you're going to be live streaming the game, what does that mean? You're just going to be you're not showing the game on your stream, right?
No, I don't show it. I'm basically just streaming myself, watching the game.
Gotcha.
I'll try and my laptop wasn't really working the last time. So I ended up switching over to my iPad like midstream to actually watch the baseball game. And there was no audio. So like if you're watching the stream, you can watch the game along with me. And that way I don't have to, I mean, I'm not monetized. So I probably could put the game on like on the screen. But I just have it off so I can react to it. And I'm basically doing what Russell does for Canucks games. Just
Gotcha.
And then I'll probably, for the first 30 minutes, do a quick recap of game 5. And then because first pitch is little after 5:07 or something like that, or 10 after 5. So from 3:30 to 4, I'll be doing a recap of game 5. And yeah, speaking of Gerald, he's in the house. Cool. We did a 2-hour stream.
What's up, G?
About 2.
What's up?
And then actually there was something.
But yeah, Tyler, good stuff, man. Like you are on the ball, you're grinding, you're doing a lot. So shout outs and respect, man. Keep up. We can learn a little from you. We're not consistent enough with our stuff, but we're doing what we can. But yeah, sounds like you got a big schedule coming up.
I think this is towards you, Jordan. Yeah. Someone's naughty. And then Urban, incognito tabs. So that's what those things are.
All right, whatever else tips you guys have for me, okay? I'm all ears.
Incognito. Oh, man.
Holy.
Let me actually, I have some stuff in the tabs. Let me see. I might have something just for, where is it? Image share. There we go. Oh, crap. Why is it kicking you guys out? There we go. Oh, I had this. Canucks win. So you know that. Little love for Chief Keef. Woo. I just love this graphic. I think it's awesome. Chief Keef.
Dude, where would we be without him right now?
Yeah. I mean, he's got 9 points, so I think that makes him second on the team in points. If I'm
still, I thought he'd be leading by now.
No,
I think Garland is leading with.
Yeah, 10. I know, but Garland's been hurt, so I'm surprised he hasn't surpassed him yet.
Yeah.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah, I think Garland has 10 points, if I'm not mistaken. Someone will probably let us know in the chat. I believe Garland has 10. Sherwood's got 9 goals. Again, like we said earlier, he's tied with freaking, and this still blows my mind, he's tied with Nathan McKinnon for 1. Cole Caulfield, and who was the third? Gerald says 11 for Garley. So Garley's got 11 points. Jack Hughes, Cole Caulfield, and Nathan McKinnon he's tied with. For how long? That's crazy. We don't know. Hopefully it continues. And like I said earlier, he's on pace for 67 goals. And I think Urban said it earlier. Actually, no, he said it in our Instagram chat. Sherwood for the Rocket Trophy. Rocket Richard Trophy.
Oh. Fun fact, guys. Did you know that currently Elias Pettersson has more points than Connor McDavid?
Wow.
I didn't know.
I was brought to light to me the other night by someone, and I was like, oh, interesting. So right now we can say, okay. Well, the reason why I bring this up is because there was another guy one of the guy who was interviewing, and he was telling me that he hates Evander Kane. He was. I have found the new chief of the PD Police.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is it?
Okay. Yes. Pedersen, apparently, according to this PD fan, okay, shout outs to Faraz, okay, great guy, but he is the new chief of the PD Police, okay, because he says that Elias Pettersson is a better player than Connor McDavid.
Wow.
That is why he's the new chief of the PD Police. He also claims that, again, Faraz, if you're listening, love you, bud. You're awesome. You were great to speak to, but we're allowed to disagree, okay? He says Brock Besser scored 40 goals in 23-24, right? He says that is because of Elias Pettersson.
I would argue that that's because of JT Miller.
Thank you. Well, yes, obviously, yes. he credits Brock Besser's 40-goal season to Elias Pettersson. I don't know where. So I will be posting this video, okay, on our channel. Okay, so but we are, Faraz, you are now the chief of the PD Police. Okay.
The chief of staff.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Well, don't send him Kempner's stuff because he might.
Oh, I think we should.
Yeah, because I
think we should get him and Kempner on the show together. That would be hilarious. that would be worth people watching.
Create that thumbnail.
Dude, it would be glorious.
I actually just sent Gerald the link, so Gerald's going to hop on for a bit. Just wait.
Gerald was right beside me when he heard all this as well, so he's he'll probably want to chime in on.
Dude, Gerald sending the like asking for the link. That's like a hot tag in wrestling.
Yes, totally.
Come on, he's like, get me in here, man. Get me in.
Tag me in. Yeah, tag me in.
Tag me in. So here we go.
And more though, more like delusional PD.
Delusional PD. He's a cool guy. All right, I'm not going to throw too much shade at him. But he's definitely the new chief.
There he is.
Bro, what's up?
What's going on, G? How's it going?
Gee.
Dude, okay, I had to tag in. So Jordan Jordy and I went to the game on what is it, yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So we did the whole live with Russell. Tyler was there. We had some like minor technical difficulty on my headsets, but just getting to the chief, bro, like that guy just went on. Like Jordy sat beside me, okay, and then he started talking to some guy. I can't even remember his name, but not the chief, the other guy.
The other guy.
So this is during
the other guy was, he was definitely more on the non-delusional side.
No, he was chill. So what Witt also said was what I said. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So you're saying that Petey is the reason why Besser got 40 goals.
Correct.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, like it was all those passes. And I'm like, bro, when Miller got traded, the moment Miller got traded, Bess was like gone. Like he was so lost because he didn't have his partner in crime. He had no one passing him the puck. Like, what was Petey doing? Like, I wanted to sort of argue with him, but I was like, you know what, screw it. It was like during the second period, this guy kept ranting, going on during the game. I was just like, and me on one hand, Jordan hands me the camera and he's like, can you do this for me? I'm like, fuck, okay. So I hold the camera and I'm watching the game. And then at some point, Jordy's like, man, I'm sorry. And then he takes the camera back from me. He switches it to selfie and he holds it for the rest of the second period, talking to this guy. And that's all the footage that you guys will see on the stream Like, I don't know whenever he's gonna post it, but I was like, we watched a bit of it afterwards, and we're just like, yeah, those are sound bites you gotta like keep from this guy.
Yeah,
You guys-
man.
You guys keep going. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
You guys
no
keep
worries,
going.
man.
Keep going.
No
Yeah.
worries, Ty.
That's crazy, man. Like what you just said and what I heard. Like, like Jordan, like he'll say what he wants to say about players. He has long gone on record saying that he doesn't like Connor McDavid. But make no mistake, he even knows Connor McDavid is the best player in the world, and he would not put Pettersson over him. Come on, man.
Who in their right mind?
Come on.
How can Elias? My question is, how is Elias Pettersson? What is he doing to put these people in such spells? Is he doing some sort of like voodoo shit on these people? And like,
it's that hand. It's that hand on your shoulder, man. He probably has that. On his side.
yes,
That's insane, man.
That's insane,
dude. You don't like McDavid, you would never go to that level. Like to like our player like that much. Like he's the greatest player. Like Connor McDavid's greatest player. He's the greatest player. Come on.
but to say
right now.
But to say that PD is the reason why Brock Besser got 40 goals, I would love to pull the stat, okay? I would love to pull the stat of how many of those 40 goals for Brock Besser were assisted by JT Miller.
Like primary, primary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no, it doesn't matter. Primary or secondary, it doesn't matter. How many goals was JT Miller in on Brock Besser's 40? I would say it's at what would you say, G?
I would say roughly about 20 like primary assists, not entire. Like I don't know, just assists in general. I would say around like the 28, 30 mark.
Yes, that seems to be a reasonable number.
Like I'm not saying it's all.
Can you please pull this stat?
I can look it up. You do it.
Okay,
I got it. I know how to do it.
He's swerving. Oh jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I threw Jordan under the bus with this guy. You're gonna have a laugh out of this because I go to him. This guy keeps ranting about PD, and then how he's like the best player in the world, better than McDavid, this and that. And I was just like, hey, guess what? You know that guy who's interviewing you calls him a princess like every other day. And Jordy's like, what? Okay, fine. Yes, I admit I call him that sometimes, but. And then he tries to like brush it off and shit. It was hilarious.
Fucking Gerald trying to get me in trouble with the chief of the police, man. throwing me into the wolves. I wasn't going to deny it. I had to admit it. I'm like, yeah, I have. I've said it on my channel. You should have seen the look he gave me, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Gerald,
talking
about Doc. Gotta say, Doc had a pretty good game tonight.
He had an assist. I know it was a good
I
look to
believe he had
Sherwood.
2, actually.
Really?
On both Sherwood goals, if I'm not mistaken. I can double check.
Yeah, how many assists did JT Miller assist?
Yeah, I mean, if you have 9 guys injured, and those names are mainly Besser, Garland, and Huggy. If you're Doc and you don't step up, bro, like you don't even deserve to be on this team. That's all I have to say, man.
Yeah, he assisted on both goals. That hat trick goal, that was a pretty nifty pass behind to Ratu, and then Ratu to Sherwood. And I still don't even know how that shot even went into the net. I thought
it didn't look like it went in.
No, it definitely did. It hit the back bar. But I don't understand the assist part because Ratu broke his stick on the shot, and then I think Doc just passed it back, and then Woody just knocked it out like it was top, like middle bar in the back. So, but yeah,
no,
I'll find it later.
It's all good. We'll look for it.
Yeah.
Hiring on Etsy. Reverse curse on the Canucks. Yeah? I mean...
Yo, after what Sherwood did today, I don't think we need shit. Like, as long as the players come back, I think we're good. Like, look at the record right now with 10 players out, 9 players out, and we still have a 500 record. That's
a minor miracle. It's a minor miracle.
You combine the road. You combine the what? Like how many games and how many days? Like you also think about that too, right? That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Like
Love
this
it.
team has been. I mean, not all games they've been grinding it. Like that Rangers game that Jordan with that 3/4 of the people here went to that night. First period
It
was
was-
slow.
Mhm.
Second period, I don't even think Jordan watched the game. He was just there interviewing people. But yeah, the second like his main objective was for his channel. He had his camera, he had his phone like the whole time. And I tell him, I'm like, yo, Garland's out. He's like, what, really? And that was like already like near the end of the second period. Like that's how involved he was. He was just so into PD.
Literally nothing going on. Okay.
Yeah.
I would argue everything happened in the first period. Anything exciting happened in the first period, and that's when Petey hit the guy on the end boards.
Yeah, that was a huge hit.
That was
Basically the only good thing that happened in that game.
Yeah,
least for
and
Petey,
that.
anyway.
Oh, I don't know if you guys, because I just jumped on, but I don't know if you guys talked about this. Jordy tried to get the JT chant downstairs. No one tried.
No one
Like,
bit.
no one even attempted it. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was telling Jordan I was the only one in my section who was doing it.
And you know what's crazy, guys? Okay, before the game, while I was walking around, I usually get downtown pretty early. I was asking guys. I should have recorded this too. Should have recorded me asking people, especially if they were wearing Miller jerseys. I was asking, "Are you chanting his name tonight?" Everyone said, "Yeah, I'm going to do it." Okay, so obviously there's still some hesitancy to show that you are a JT Miller fan.
Dude, if you're wearing a jersey, you might as well. It's not like you're gonna have a chance to wear that jersey again. Like when? Like once a year. Once a year. So
I was just very surprised. Where is everyone who was, okay, maybe they did. Maybe I asked like 10 people. 90% of them said, yeah, probably will. But there was nothing.
it was dead silent.
Very, very, well, Rogers Arena usually is.
The biggest thing that game was the very organic PD chants. Like out of nowhere, it just like boom, like the whole arena was like it was full of PD chants. It was just
after he smashed the guy on the end boards, they were all serenading him.
Yeah.
Go PD.
I mean, I was in cheered. Let's go, PD.
Yeah, I'm guilty of taking part in that chant after the hit. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, we want to cheer him. Okay, let's make that clear. We want to cheer him.
You cheered the hit.
He's just saying that for the chief of police, man.
Poking at
I
you.
can't wait. I'm gonna put him on the channel, and I told him, hey, you're gonna go on the YouTube channel. You're okay with that, right? He said, yeah, do it. So
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's just there's just these behind the scenes conversations Jordan and I have that we can't say on the stream that I found quite hilarious. But we'll see how he can incorporate that when he has it on his channel.
Yes. Anything I'm not going to. There's nothing I'm not going to put out there. If you want to say something about the Canucks, I will put you on our channel. I don't care what you say.
I think you should get. I think you should get Malik on your channel one time too.
I am. He's gonna be on it.
No. Not the video. Like, just get him on. Just be like, yo, get him to jump on for like maybe 10 minutes and talk and let Witt talk to him. I want Witt to talk to him.
Why?
I don't know. It's just because Malik was pretty inebriated that night. And it's so for you, but when he's at home at a calm thing, like I think him and Witt can kind of vibe off each other.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, pass me his contact, and then we'll link up.
Yeah.
Do
you get those stats, Witt?
We have a comment from Japan for. He's actually asking
No,
Gerald.
I can't find it. I was trying to use StatMuse. Couldn't find it. I didn't want to
Okay.
take the time on the stream to do that. But we'll
Yeah.
research later.
Japan, for how long is this sustainable before we need to make a trade?
Do you guys want to jump in, or should I answer it?
Oh, he's asking you, and we've already chimed in on this.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, as soon as possible, but I think right now with everything given, there's not a lot of like. Even if you get trades coming in, they don't have practice time. Like, I mean, Reichel, he got off the plane, watched some video, jumped in the game. If you get another trade going in, it's going to be the same, and it's going to take time to click. You might as well wait for Thanksgiving when more things are happening and people are willing to give up. Like, say the Bruins, they might entertain the Zacha trade, or Nashville entertaining the so-called Stamkos trade. At this point right now, as long as we play safe hockey, I think it's fine. We can't lose too many, but a game here, a couple there, ties, as long as you have some points and you sustain, you're at least near 500. I think we're okay until everyone comes back, because or else it's going to be a huge ass rebuild, and I don't think the Aquilinians are down for that.
What do you mean by safe hockey? What do you mean by that? What is safe hockey?
Safe hockey meaning, Lanky's playing a game like he played today. Like, I actually kind of doubted him in overtime. I thought we were going to lose in overtime, even though he has that perfect record in shootouts. But he hasn't been the Lanky of last year. Maybe he's starting to pick it up. We need the kids to start chipping in goals. Like Ratu, man, the guy in preseason, that game he had 2 goals within like, I don't know, a couple minutes, 5 minutes. He needs to start shooting, scoring. So as long as you have all these secondary pieces, the kids getting this is a perfect time for them, because you have all this ice time that the coach needs to throw out there. You're missing your star players. You're missing Garland, Besser, Huggy. Like, all these kids are getting that chance of a lifetime right now to play hockey, have minutes. Prove it.
Yeah.
Show us. Yeah. Because we don't have our guys. You do it. We're good. At least it gives the fan base something to hope for. Even if they lose, like right now, those moral victories actually do count, because if the kids are scoring and if there is offense coming, those moral victories mean something, because we have something to look forward in the future, say next year or later on. If they don't do that, we're screwed. So don't do the trade yet. Wait for Thanksgiving. That's what I think.
Yeah. Irvin brings up a really good point too. The only centers available are scrap heap.
As usual.
Yeah.
I'll wait for time.
Good.
He does say also, he brings up Adam Gaudette.
No.
Yeah, you can tell by my face I'm not really keen on that. I do like this.
The guy had 2 goals. Okay, that's fine, but it's not like he's having a rebound year. It's like defining moment that Gaudette has arrived, even though he's a Hobie Baker winner and all that. Like, he did not fit that Vancouver system. So I don't know.
Who's SGA? Do we know?
I thought it was a basketball player, but it's not.
Well, that is the initials, but it's Shuttle. It's Shuttle from Clay Streams. He's the
Sharks fan.
The Sharks fan. Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Misa fan.
Good.
Yeah.
He tries and goes to every Shark game. He's very disappointed. Anyways, it's that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. I did see when I was on X earlier that the Sharks were trending at one point. So I don't know why. I don't know. Did they play tonight?
They were up 3-1 in the second. And then I think it was 4-1. I think they actually end up winning today or tonight.
Ooh. A rare W then, right?
That's the second one this season.
Ending? Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the Devils 5-2.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Yep, and the Devils are 8-3.
Celebrini, man.
Sharks are 3-6, 3-6-2.
What's their third win now?
Yeah,
Oh, right. They won another one after that. So Celebrini had that hat trick with, was it Will Smith had 2 goals that game, I think?
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Was it Will Smith? I think so.
Is it? I didn't follow, so.
Yeah,
You guys probably know more.
That was, I think, the game against the Wild where Celebrini got the hat trick, right?
Yeah,
They
that was
beat
a
the
pretty sick
Wild
game.
6-5, lost to the
Wait,
Kings, and then beat the
Celebrini
Devils.
and Bedard both got hat tricks, right? Recently.
Yeah, Bedard got a
Yeah.
hat trick the other night on Tuesday, actually.
Yeah. Future Canucks getting hat tricks. It's nice to hear, you know?
No, hopefully.
Love it.
Barzal, come home. Come
Yeah.
back home. Play for the home team.
Yeah, I saw that on X as well, that Barzal was trending, and I think someone did a little meme where it's like, send me home. So, yeah, Barzal scratched. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Like, that's pretty big.
Well, I mean, if he's late for practice, then you got to teach him a lesson.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I mean, obviously he's one of their best players, right? But you have to hold everyone accountable. No one gets a free ride, I don't think. If Petey missed practice, would he get healthy scratched?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Probably not, no. I mean,
If he gets scratched, man, the Foot Clan, they're gonna have to answer the chief of police, man.
Oh, love it, G, love it.
So good.
and then the Islanders lost 6-2 to Carolina.
We have a player on the Canucks who was once scratched by the team for breaking dress code.
That's probably Kane.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
when he was in
Vander.
Edmonton?
When he was in Winnipeg, or
Oh, in Winnipeg.
Oh, okay.
was that the shower incident with the or Dustin Bufflin did something with his clothes or something?
Oh,
Oh,
Something like that.
I have heard this story.
I think it's that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, those days, man. Bufflin and Kane. Bufflin would have knocked the shit out of Kane.
Bufflin would have killed him.
yeah. I remember Bufflin from those. What was it when he was playing for Chicago? Those days, man.
Put up.
Yeah.
Irving.
Hey, Whit. So, have you looked at any players that you think could fill in on trades that are Reichel-esque trades?
Not at the age. Like I didn't see any that I want, right? The ones in the rumor mills right now are like what? Stamkos, Kadri, and then there was one more. The guy we played against today. Was it Sundqvist or something like that?
Yeah.
Those are like the 3 names that I heard. Neither one of those guys really interests me. Nothing really crazy. You got 2 aging vets, and you got one. Who is the other guy?
Wenberg. I think he plays for Sharks.
Yeah, he would be one of those stopgap players because he's 31, right? I think that's his age. So he'd be good for, a few years, the stopgap.
Yeah.
But Reichel deals where he's like 23. If he does well, you have him for a while. You don't need to worry about him being a UFA. He's an RFA. So you want kind of those guys in that range. But I haven't seen any guys available at that, since September. Like
You know what would be great is to find a right-hand shot centerman, someone like a Bo Horvat. But those are rare to come by.
I'd be down for Bo coming back here.
He doesn't want to come back though.
I know. But now that
He already
JT's
said
gone,
straight up. No, but he full out said he doesn't want to come back to Vancouver. So.
Well, time can always change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if the Islanders keep losing.
Time heals all wounds, but is Barzal right-handed shot?
I think he's a left.
I don't know.
I think Barzell's right. I think
Is he?
So. I think so.
But there's no way the Islanders are going to trade Barzal unless
no way.
they lose, they don't get into the playoffs, or I don't know. Can we even afford Barzal? What kind of assets are you going to be sending over there for Barzal? We have nothing.
We have nothing.
Yeah, probably most of our high-end prospects if we tried to get.
Yeah.
So that would probably be Willander, Lekaramaki, and we probably need more than that, which we don't have.
First, and a roster player, it's going to be very costly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Would you trade Coots for Barzal straight up?
I mean, I would, but I don't think the Islanders would do that.
Yeah.
Like say a first and Coots for Barzal.
How old is Barzal? Is he 30?
He's around the same age as Brock because they were
He's
both
29 or 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think he's younger than 30. He was a year ahead of Brock, wasn't it?
He's
Because
28.
they were fighting for Calder that year.
Wait, Brock was a 2015 draft. So Barzal is in the same draft year as Ulevy. So that's 2016. Is that right? The draft after, right?
God.
So he's
Barzal was
9 years.
2015, 16th overall.
So same. So that's 10 years. So he's 28.
Yeah, he's 28.
Yeah, you can get a long contract out of there. Like, I mean, like that's one that you probably shouldn't regret too much. But he is already, hurt from the injuries, right? He is somewhat injury prone, right?
Yeah, he's had quite a few injuries recently.
Yeah, he's injury prone. Yeah.
Then just swap Hedel for Barzal and like a first.
Oh, yeah.
This is interesting for Urban.
Good.
Apparently, Miller threw some shade on Bo Horvat. I'm assuming from the game on Tuesday, I guess maybe pre-game or post-game. I'm not sure.
Oh, I see. That's the shade. This is the shade.
Yeah.
That everyone is saying too.
Yeah.
Because Bo Horvat said something bad about Vancouver, whereas Miller never did.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for free.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay, Tyler, thanks. We got to wrap up here, but appreciate the time, bud. But yeah, thanks for having us on.
Yeah. This has been a long time coming.
For sure.
You guys had me on the Uncensored Sofa. What was it?
Yep.
Back in June? Feels like that was
back in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic, and wanted to return the favor. So
Sorry, I kind of ruined that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna jump off so you guys can finish off because this
Fucking
is the uncensored show. But thanks for letting me jump on and tell my little stories about Jordy and our chief of police. But I'll see you guys soon.
I'm
wait
looking
to
forward to
comment
more
on
of
that.
those stories. Looking forward to more of those.
Always a welcome addition, bud.
Yeah, that was Gerald. Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. Really appreciate it. I know it was kind of last minute. I think I messaged you guys on early Tuesday morning because I had the idea. Oh, bring the boys on for the post game. But yeah,
amazing.
Great
We'll
to have
do more.
you guys
We'll
on.
do more.
Yeah, definitely, just
For sure.
definitely do more collaborations. If you guys haven't yet, go ahead, check these guys out. Canucks Uncensored. Like, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Not
Just your sanity.
not even a tariff. It doesn't even cost you a gosh darn tariff. Sorry. See, this is what happens when I talk with these guys. I get a little uncensored. So
Love it.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's the energy. It's the energy.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely like, subscribe to these guys. These guys are putting out some great stuff, especially with all your stat stuff. I absolutely love them. They're awesome. Even I learned some new things too.
Totally.
Watching those, I'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know that at all." Like that's a really good point. But yeah, check these guys out for sure. Canucks Uncensored, and yeah, we'll definitely be doing some more collaborations for sure throughout the rest of the season. Obviously, I'll still be doing my thing. Another reason why I want this World Series to be over so I can focus solely on Canucks. Hopefully, you guys can get some more guests on. I know you guys have been trying to get some guests on. Hopefully, you guys can get some on. I can also do my part and try and do that. Because actually, I think you guys are trying to get a certain somebody on. So, who I've actually been in contact with. So I will definitely give you guys a little, but that person won't be on until December. It's actually, I'll tell you guys probably off stream. Just so you guys
let's talk about this. Let's talk about this offline.
I'll definitely give you guys a little, nudge for sure. But yeah, keep up the great work, guys. Love it. And this whole community that includes Clay, includes Kempner, includes Russell. Russell's a freaking beast with what he does.
Totally.
Doodle as well. Doodle's getting up there too. He's got some great stuff. We all want to help each other and just grow. And but
again, thanks for the shout outs, Tyler, and thanks for the pumps. We love it. And everyone, give if you haven't already, give Tyler a like and subscribe. The guy grinds, and he's putting out stuff every day and putting in the work. It's great shit. It's great shit.
One last thing from Gerald. By the way, the hand looks like Witt's. Yeah, that's great. Especially with Halloween being tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. Appreciate it. Definitely have you guys on again. We'll do this again as a post-game show. And hopefully we'll all get to be able to go to a Canucks game with Witt. Gotta bring Witt too.
We'll definitely do like a meetup or something. We've been talking about this but we'll get everyone together, hopefully in one room, and maybe do a super stream of some sort. And that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Definitely.
Cool.
Again, thanks for coming on, guys. Appreciate it. And
thanks for having us again.
Thank you.
Once again, everybody, go check out Canucks Uncensored, especially when Jordan puts up that stuff from Tuesday night. I absolutely can't wait.
You're not gonna want to miss it.
I'm excited for that stuff. But yeah, thanks for coming on, boys. Appreciate it. And
cool.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Have a good night, Ty. Thanks.
Good night.
Thanks for having us.
Boys. All right, there's Canucks Uncensored. Once again, if you guys haven't, give them a like, give them a subscribe. As I said, it doesn't cost you guys anything, and they have some good content. It's a lot of laughs, a lot of fun, and it's just great conversations with them. I always have a blast talking to those guys, so be sure to check them out. On that note, if you guys want to stay up to date on all your Vancouver Canucks content, be sure to hit that like button of this video. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video. We're all over social media, as you can tell from me pulling up some of that stuff on X. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok. Feel free to give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. And if you prefer an audio version of this podcast, you can find us on both Spotify and Apple Podcast. On Spotify, feel free to give us a follow as well as rate and review. Really helps out the podcast as well as the channel. And that is the post-game show for tonight. Once again, the Vancouver Canucks win 4-3 in a shootout, thanks to Jake DeBrusk. That's going to do it for tonight. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. And as always, let's go Canucks and let's go Blue Jays. Come on. Let's finish it in Game 6 tomorrow. Once again, as I said earlier, I'll be live streaming the baseball game on my Blue Jays channel. Feel free to check that out if you guys want. And like I said, go Canucks, go. I'll see you guys next time.